Welcome into the front. No, wait a minute. This is the Murray County Public Schools Game Day show. I just got through doing the front porch show. Welcome in. I'm Drake Colley, Landon Seacrest, Chris Pointer, Coach Keith Stacy. This is the Murray County Public School Game Day show, and we are live, fieldside, right here at beautiful Battle Creek High School in Spring Hill, Tennessee, right next to the football field. The flag is blowing in the wind. The sun is out and beginning to set. I'm so glad to see the sun out. I've had enough rain and wind and
I wouldn't want to be out here.
Cool. No, absolutely not.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
And coolness over the last few days. I'm just glad the sun is shining.
Exactly.
And I'm glad we've got the Murray County Public School Athletic Director, Chris Pointer.
Yes,
here.
I'm here.
We missed him last week.
We did.
We missed you guys.
You know, even the athletic director has to get away a little bit.
Take a little trips.
Take a little trip from here.
Take a little time off and get everything squared away. But we've got Coach Stacy with us. We've got L Train on the board here. And we got
train.
We've got
That's what they call me.
We got the L train. You got to take the L train, man. How do I get there? You got to take the L train. So, all right. So let's talk about tonight's game. We've got Hickman County Bulldogs coming in to Spring Hill to play the Grizzlies, and Battle Creek High School in their first varsity year, Chris, is looking at their fourth win, if I'm not mistaken.
Looking at their fourth win, and then not only that, I mean,
off to the playoffs.
Off to the playoffs. That's a big deal in your first year of existence, being able to get a playoff spot. Now, it's not difficult, but the fact that you're able to get a playoff spot is a big deal.
Well, Chris, I was looking at these scenarios today, and it gets crazy, especially when we get into
Central High School.
Centrals.
It is bananas.
Their region.
Does.
Well,
but we talk about Battle Creek. They're in a 5-team region, so it is not as hard to get in because 4 teams do get in. But there's one team not getting in, and it's not going to be Battle Creek.
That's true.
It'll be Montgomery Central.
Be Montgomery Central, yeah.
I see.
And I mean, really, truthfully, I mean, to have to go in to do your job in that game, really to be, to kind of solidify your place, which positions every school in Murray County Public Schools to have a playoff berth this year. And I think, 2019 was the last time all of the schools in Murray County Public Schools got a playoff berth. Obviously, Battle Creek wasn't around at that time, but that's a big deal. I mean, all of your schools across the county, and we have the potential to have 3 teams hosting a playoff game. Now, obviously, Battle Creek has to go on the road based on their seating, but we have a chance for 3 of our 4 high schools to host a playoff game in Murray County.
It's huge.
That's huge.
Yep. Last night,
I don't even know when the last time that ever happened.
The last time hosting wise, I mean, I think it's been like since 2009. It's been at least 10 years.
2009.
It's been at least 10 years.
Wow.
Multiple teams hosting is amazing.
Last night on the Murray County Public School Home Cooked by Puckett's Coaches show from downtown Columbia and Puckett's, we had all 4 coaches on, and of course the first the first school that's up is Mount Pleasant, and we talked to Coach Kid Hartsville, and you could he had the loss at Lewis County last Friday night, and you could tell he was, rightfully so, he was just a little disappointed. I mean, they obviously have a really good team at Mount Pleasant this year. The Tigers were undefeated in the region, and they were going to, and basically it was a region championship game against Lewis County, and they came out on the losing end of that. Mount Pleasant did 27-16, but that last score to make it 27 for Lewis County happened with 20 seconds to go in the game. So Mount Pleasant was right there, and had they won that region, just like Columbia Central has a chance to do tomorrow night in Tullahoma.
Yeah.
Then they're in the driver's seat, right, Coach?
That's exactly right. Now, it's disappointing to lose that game that is potentially the championship game for the region. However, and this is much easier for me to say, however, Mount Pleasant goes to Loretta tonight take care of business down there.
Yeah,
Finish.
Loretta's 1-7
They're
or 1-8.
1-7.
Okay.
Don't get tripped up tonight going into the playoffs. You finish second. Your only loss in the region play is to Lewis County. You've got another loss to Forest earlier in the year, which was one of those Friday night, Saturday morning games back when we had all
Split
that bad
because of
weather.
the storm.
The storm.
Now, do the first and second teams in the region, when they end up first and second, both of those teams host a game? Is that how that works?
That is correct.
Yep.
So, I mean, Mount Pleasant's going to host a game.
And may see Lewis County again. What would it be, Chris? Round three?
Probably round 3.
It
I'd
has
say.
to be round 3 before they'll see him. It won't be the first 2 rounds based on the new setup.
So,
But it at least have to go to round 3 before they see him again, which was voted on, which was actually pushed by the football coaches. They don't have an association, but football coaches pushed that, submitted a proposal, and everybody agreed to the switch and how the playoff brackets happen versus everything staying internal in the region. And part of that is because they don't want the top 2 teams in the region, if they're the top 2 teams in the state, to be ultimately put out before they get a chance to go deeper in the playoffs.
and if you're Mount Pleasant, knowing that that's a scenario that could happen, of course, you've got to win. Playing Lewis County a second time, that's the one that matters.
Yeah.
I mean, not that the first one didn't matter, but that's if you have to split,
Sure.
you want to win that second one.
Sure, and we talked to Coach Hartsville last night about that Lewis County game, and he mentioned that they being Mount Pleasant had 3 turnovers. Lewis County had 1, so you lose the turnover battle right there. You're -2 in turnovers, and he said, "Look, you turn the ball over 3 times to the team, you're not supposed to win the ball game. Bottom line."
And that's true at any level.
And he said, "Look, and a couple of those." One of them, our own wide receiver, kicked the ball out.
Yeah, Niehaus kicked it out of his own hand, is what Coach described. So
kneed it out of his own hand. And it's just kind of a freak. He said it was just, it's a turnover, but how they happen sometime are just kind of
freak plays.
Just freak plays that cause those turnovers, and
that's
just the way it went.
You never want to lose a game, but Mount Pleasant's been on this trajectory for quite some time. I mean, last year was a little different, but even years prior to that, where this year seemed to be that they were tracking far better than they have in the past, since we've been watching them and covering them. And nobody ever wants to lose, but that loss may be actually good for them to help propel them where they need to go, especially from a competitive standpoint, an edgy standpoint, as a reminder standpoint about what they just basically kind of gave away with 3 errors. And
Coach Hartsville went on to say that, every game that they've, have been in this year, they've all, if it was a very tight ball game, or if it was a blowout, it was all based on themselves and the mistakes they made. They had 70 yards in penalties against Lewis County. Ooh. They had 3 turnovers against Lewis County.
That's a lot.
And so in that type of game against a good team like Lewis County, at Lewis County,
hard to win.
You're not going to come out on the good end of the stick right there, if you know what I'm saying.
I heard a stat over the weekend. I was listening to the NFL Network on the radio driving back from Lexington on Sunday, and no surprise, but once again, the turnovers in the NFL, I want to say they said that the teams that are negative, they lose the turnover battle. Those teams win at about a 30% clip.
Right.
The ones who win the turnover battle win at between 65 and 70%.
Take care of the football.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
And I, Kid's been coaching a long time, been doing an outstanding job here at Mount Pleasant. I mean, I'm sure he's going to use a lot of that as bulletin board material as a constant reminder.
Definitely.
Obviously, all this week, just reminding his team about kind of what they let slip through their grasp, and just going to use it as fuel as they move forward into the playoffs.
And Kid is not one to use a bunch of cliches and stuff like that, and a bunch of saying stuff. He's just very matter-of-factly. You turn the ball over 3 times, a team like Lewis County,
good team.
I don't expect to win the ball game.
He's pretty blunt with it.
And that's what, and I'm sure that's the exact way he explains it to his players and his assistant coaches. and they just say, and they eventually say to themselves, you know what? If we turn the ball over, then
He's right.
He's right. He's right. I mean, he's right. I mean, there's no way around it. So, well, I think they'll be all right in Loretta tonight.
Loretta
tonight. Loretta.
L-O-W.
Loretta.
And
Got to get it right.
And of course, there's nothing more than those folks in South Lawrence County would love to do than take care of business of Mount Pleasant, a Murray County team, and as down as they are this year, Coach. I mean, in the past, Loretta has been.
They've been a tough out.
I mean,
historically.
I don't know what they did last year, but this year, I mean, they're 1-7 or 2-6 or something like that.
They're 2-7,
2-7,
1-4 in region play,
and that is not Loretta-like football at all.
It's not. And they're not going anywhere, so all they can do tonight is play the part of the spoiler, which when you get to that point in your season, the last game, you're not in the playoff. If you want to go out there and teams are different year in and year out. Some teams are just ready for it to be over with.
Yeah.
However, if I'm coaching Loretta, I'm coaching all week. We're going to spoil
their season.
We're going to give them their third loss.
That's what you have to motivate your team with. When I was officiating high school basketball back in the day, in the early part of the season, we would come in, we'd do middle school games or whatever, and we'd go all the way down to Loretta to do. But I also remember the very first part of basketball season. It started a little bit earlier back then. We had to dress in the football locker rooms, and sometimes we'd be getting dressed while they were coming in for practice. Because they were all, and year after year after year, because they were always in the playoffs down there. And so I'm just saying, it's
I
just
coached against Loretta many times back when Marshall County and Loretta were in the same district. We called them districts back then. Not a fun place to play.
So we understood, and we were there. Like I said, there's many times that the three of us or two of us, depending on whether it was a 2-man or 3-man crew, were getting dressed or undressed along with the football team as they were coming in from. So it's always fun to go down that part of the country, and those folks turn out. I mean, Lawrence County, there's not a school down there. Middle school, grammar school, high school, I don't care what kind of school it is. When they're playing ball, those people in that community are in that gym. They're at that football field. They're at that baseball field.
Everybody down there plays.
I mean, from Summertown to Loretta.
Yeah,
and
you
name
got Kaufman
South,
Middle School, South Lawrence.
All those guys down there. And they just love. And, that's what
Speaking of Loretta,
high school football's
one of Loretta's finest walking through here. One of the greats, the legends, one of Loretta's greatest of all time, Paul Lamb.
That's where he gets that grit from.
I'm just keep putting it out there, Paul Lamb. I'm just keep putting it out there. Crown him now.
Here we are today at Battle Creek High School. Hickman County coming in. Hickman County's been down. Hickman County hasn't been lighting the woods on fire as far as their sports go overall. They've had some good years. I mean, they've had some.
They've had good basketball teams.
I was going to say basketball is what
recently.
They've had some pretty good basketball teams, and they've been competitive. Football, I don't know what the deal is. It just must be the numbers thing. I don't know. I don't understand why they can't consistently field a competitive
I think
football
it's
program.
harder and harder maybe to get kids to come out, and in a small community where you don't have numbers, if you do drop 10%, it hurts those smaller schools.
It does
more than it does a larger school, and just because of the sheer numbers. And I've said it all my life, and still believe that football is the one sport where you practice, just during season, you practice 5 days to play one.
Okay.
Basketball, you practice 3 to play 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baseball, you practice 1 or 2 to play 3 or 4.
Okay.
And then your summer rolls
So the work,
around.
so the hours, the work, the blood, sweat, and tears that you put in to play one game in football, it's hard to compare that to what you put in other sports.
And when you look at it over a calendar year, you get 10 games.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, you get a playoff game, 2 playoff games.
Okay.
Right.
But you get 10, and you spend 8 months out of the year getting ready for those 10 games, whereas basketball and baseball are more play to get better sports, tournaments, travel ball, going to camps and things like that. It's just you still got to go out there and bang around in football and get that head knocked around a little bit.
Well, that's right, but that's why you've got 5 or 6 days in between each game to get better. You know what I mean?
And just think about this the schemes that you have to develop. The adjusting of the playbook, the nuances and the finite details of the game, scouting the other team. What does the other team have, et cetera. And to his point, I mean, if you're talking about baseball, which is a sport I played, I mean, we practiced 2-3 days a week, played 4. I mean, that's just really what it is. And the only real scouting report in high school was the pitcher you probably faced. And it may not even been that in-depth. And it just depends on how quality of a coach you had. So, I mean, Coach Pickle would pull us up, hey, he's got a fastball, he's got a changeup, he's throwing about this hard. He starts here, he works this way, look forward. And he's coaching us through every play, every at-bat. But
your
scheming,
your
plays –
so but the pitchers didn't look at where the location needed to be for certain hitters. I mean, in
college, in college, I mean, we had in the dugout, it was a scouting report of every player. It had a scouting report of every pitcher.
But not high school.
And not really in high school, not to that level. I mean, your coach had to be really on it to really pull a scouting report to just, I mean, you say, hey, he really likes the fastball, he really likes the breaking ball. His changeup is so-so,
Gotcha.
And in college they kind of pitch backwards, and they don't really do so that much in high school. So
Hey, well, we've got right in front of us. We've got the Roll-Up Urban Creamery.
Yeah, we
right
do.
in front of us, as we are facing the sun, facing the baseball.
And we got Donut
the beautiful
Envy
baseball
pulling up.
Donut Envy rolling in hot.
Donut Envy.
Yeah.
Make your next party sweet with Donut
So
Envy.
we just got sweets everywhere. So we got
telling
Roll Up
you.
Urban Creamery.
I'm just get fat.
She just peeked her head out a few minutes ago.
Don't tell my
She was
wife,
looking.
please, or Carl. Both of them get Carl.
Even in this cool weather, they're gonna get a milkshake, some ice cream,
I mean, I'm telling you right now.
and she's got good lemonade too.
It's good.
Had the peach lemonade is real good.
I love cinnamon and sugar mixed together
On anything.
On anything.
That combination of
It makes
things
no
always
difference
works out
whatsoever.
well, right?
Yeah,
All right, we're
like
going to
that.
take our first
Yep,
break.
We are.
This is the Murray County Public School Game Day Show. I'm with Athletic Director Chris Pointer, Coach Keith Stacy. We've got the L train on the board, Landon Seacrest right here.
Yeah.
I'm Drake Colley. Please don't go anywhere. We're going to bring Coach Burham of Battle Creek High School, head coach, and a couple of his players up right after this break.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We're here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas. Office space available in beautiful downtown Columbia. Kennedy Broadcasting Company, WKRM and WKOM, has 3 offices for rent in its downtown building. Each office is approximately 18 by 18, and each includes a closet-type storage area. Included are utilities, Wi-Fi, and communal break area. Contact Station Manager Clayton Harris at 931-626-3131.
Hi, I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping, LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting. Call us today at 931-374-1772. Expert Landscaping, where quality work is an investment in the future.
Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Delicious food and amazing service at an affordable price. Mezcal Cochina Mexicana. Located off of Nashville Highway in Neapolis, near Spring Hill High School. 2504 Care Lane. Authentic Mexican cuisine. Full menu. Family dine-in. Takeout. Delivery. Offering the best cocktails in the area. On the rocks or frozen, pair your meal with our famous margarita. Don't forget, Mezcal Cochina Mexicana for your next meal. Check us out on Facebook. Visit Mezcal Cochina Mexicana today. Proud supporters of the Front Porch Sports Network.
Do you wanna be a bad man? Yes, you do. Do you wanna taste sweet salvation underneath the summer moon? Do you need another hand now? Yes, you do. Go see Miss Josie down on Columbus Avenue. All right, Columbus Avenue.
He shoots and he scores.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley. And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner. Hello, I'm Rick Whitley. And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
And welcome back. This is the Maury County Public School Game Day Show. We are field side at Battle Creek High School. Ooh. Hold on now. Reminds me of some of the old concerts I used to go to back in the day.
Was you in the concert?
Back in the 70s. No, that's when they had all that.
I feel like
that's
you
when
were
they had all that shoddy audio going on.
No, I thought you was in the concert, man.
I was up front. I know
that's what I heard.
Hey,
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Let your guitar get a little wild.
Let me start all over. This is the Maury County Public Game Day Show. Welcome in. We are field side here at Battle Creek High School as the sun is beginning to set over the tree line on the west side of the campus here, and we want to welcome to the Game Day Show head coach of the Battle Creek Grizzlies, Justin Burham. Good afternoon, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Or good early evening to you. Good early evening to you.
That's it.
As we are getting you and a couple of your players up here on the set with us. Number 9, Gavin Pelkey. Would you raise your hand, Gavin, right there and wave to everybody? There you go. Gavin's wide receiver, and he doubles up as a defensive back also. And on the far end, number 12, Devin Green. Devin, there you go. Devin's the wide receiver. And, Coach, we talked a little last night at Puckett's Restaurant downtown for the coaches show. And I would probably say not a lot has changed between then and now, has it?
No, man.
It's all the same.
I don't think it's different. We go time in about, 2 hours?
That's
An hour and a half.
we just got closer to game time, closer to kickoff. Got the Bulldogs coming in.
Yes, sir.
And
Good team.
and I'd say Gavin and Devin, you guys ready? You ready for the Bulldogs tonight?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
What do you say, Devin? What do you think?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
There you go. I think you are too. I think they got their game faces on.
They do.
They say they're ready. We're going to see.
Devin does anyway. He hadn't cracked a smile. There's a smile. We finally got a smile out of it. So, Coach, what do you expect out of the Bulldogs tonight? Tell the folks what you're thinking.
Man, they're old school wing tee. Line up, 3 yards on top of dust. They want to hit you in the mouth, and they want to control the clock. So our plan is to keep them off schedule and make them play behind the sticks. Try to get up by a couple scores and then make them get out what they want to do, which is control the clock and keep it low.
And so you, with the wing tee, facing the wing tee, have you faced a wing tee at all this year?
Yes, sir. We actually went up to Wilson Central in the spring and actually faced a single wing, which is a lot different when it comes to just how you got to prepare and what you got to face. Like, they're going to line up and they're going to run the ball over and over and over. So
Pound it.
That's it. So that was a good test to kind of see, and then been able to go see Mount Pleasant at the beginning of the year. They want to line up and run it too. They did more stuff outside than they did inside, but they want to run the ball. And then we went and played Central week 2, and their game plan was to line up and pound it, but they ended up throwing it around a little bit on us and let Booker run around. So
will teams that run offenses like this try to lull you to sleep almost, and then lull the defense to sleep, is run until suddenly he pulls the ball back and tries to go over the top occasionally? I mean,
most definitely.
So you have to be disciplined on that.
You do. They look at one person. They got a coach that watches the defensive end. They got a coach that watches the linebacker. Coach watches the safety to the play side. And once you get a little too nosy, they say you're not been disciplined, and that's when they hit you with the waggle, the boots, and Sally, crisscross, all that stuff.
And so, Gavin, I mean, we've talked a little bit. I'm sure you've talked this week with the coaches and your coach about being disciplined and taking the right reads and so forth. You talked a little bit about that for us?
Yes, sir. I have. I mean, making sure to know when it's run and pass, knowing that, reading my keys, and then if it's run, trigger, pass, stay back, look for a ball, get ball.
There you go. And, Coach, we talked a little bit about teams like that run, and we've had other teams here in Murray County that have played teams that run, and possess the ball for long periods of time. So when you get the ball on offense, you got to make the most of it.
Most definitely. Coach Corner talked about it. He talked about it all the time. It's a privilege to play the pass. Everybody has to play the run. It's a privilege to play the pass, and that privilege comes when you do your responsibility and take away the run. So the biggest thing is you got to line up and play and be physical. We know what they want to do. We know somewhat how they want to do it. We just got to line up and match that physicality and do what we need to do.
Yeah, fellas, this is, being that it's your first varsity season, what has been y'all's biggest takeaway about this season, playing in your first varsity season, Battle Creek High School?
Just meeting more of the coaches, because I had actually just gotten here around August, around that time, because I transferred over from Summit. But, I've met the coaches and developed like a good bond with them. So I feel like it's a good season so far.
What about you?
I'll probably say the biggest takeaway.
Pull to your mouth, Green.
I'll probably say the biggest takeaway from us having our first JV season last year, transitioning over to varsity, it's probably just the speed of the game. It's not really that fast on JV. It's way faster on varsity. That's pretty much it.
Cool. Coach, for you, obviously, as the sun is setting on the regular season, and obviously I know you all are getting ready for, playoffs and this inaugural season, what has been your biggest takeaway this year with these Grizzlies?
Man, we wanted to make sure we continue to grow. Through the ups, through the downs, through it all, make sure you continue to grow and learn from it. One thing we harp on is when this regular season ends, raise your hand if you're graduating. Raise your hand if you're not going to play any of these teams next year. So The biggest thing harp on is learn from this, take it in, take it all under. For your first time ever playing varsity, to have a chance to even sniff the playoffs, which we're in, and to even have a chance to, at one point in the season, you were looking at a chance to play for second in your region and to host a home playoff game is a tremendous thing
great.
to be.
It's great.
It is.
This is our second consecutive week here at Battle Creek. From what
It is.
if
It
my
is.
memory-
We were here last week at
Okay.
Glen
I just
Friday.
want to make sure I didn't.
The lights went out. We can't forget.
Sometimes I can't remember what I had.
I got a text today. Lights are set at 11:59 p.m. fellas. They will not go out.
Look, guys, sometimes I can't remember what I had for lunch, so that's pretty good for me. All right, so I just want you to understand that this is the second week, and what I've noticed being here at Battle Creek, I mean, we pull up early to do the show before 4 o'clock here, before we come on here at 5, and there are people in the concession stand. There are people on the field. There's people in the boxes. It's been a great season so far, the first varsity season. There's some folks you'd like to thank?
Oh, most definitely.
Is there some folks that you'd like to give a shout out? Because I kind of got a feeling it takes a whole community to get this football team off and running like they have and make them an event like tonight.
And y'all forgive me if I forget any names. Y'all know I got CTE. My brain don't work right half the time. So y'all just bear with me. But I thank the administration, thank the parents, thank our touchdown club, the board of the touchdown club, the members of the touchdown club. Thank our kids, the parents to get the kids here. I know I'm very demanding and I ask a lot, and I'm not very lenient. And when I want something, I want it that way. So for them to be able to compromise and sacrifice and do all that, I couldn't ask for a better group to be here. Even when things aren't going right, they still show up and they support and they're here. Like I said, everybody has a vision. Everybody has an expectation. I joke and say one of the things that was kind of a gift and a curse is we actually had some success last year. And some people think that success is supposed to be duplicated in his first year of varsity. And they don't understand that learning curve. But I guess they know what my expectations are and what it is. So they're just holding me to the standard I said I was going to set.
Well, back when I used to officiate high school basketball, my wife knew that once basketball season started, that I pretty much wasn't going to be home for the next three and a half months. And so that was the time where she said, well, basketball season, I'll talk to you after Christmas. I'll talk to you sometime around whatever, March 1st when basketball season's over. And so in me saying that, I just want to make people understand that coaches, your assistant coaches, it's the same way with you guys. I mean, you guys, your afternoons, once football season starts, you go take off for school for the ones that are part of the faculty. They go to school and they don't come home till well after dark.
No,
because of football. And it's your wife that if you've got kids, it's your whatever significant other that's got whatever the deal is taking care of business at home. And they need a lot of love and a shout out too.
Well,
right?
That's it really, because Lord knows I couldn't do it without my wife. We have 5 kids. 3 of them are in college, 2 of them are here, and the amount of time I spend here just away, whether it's doing laundry, whether it's setting up game planning away on Sundays, get up, go early to church, and then try to get out here and get out here for our staff meeting, or stand late trying to get stuff with kids. Lord knows I could not be here without her. Like she makes it go.
There you go.
People say I'm the head coach. Well, she's a GM. However you want to, whatever you want to identify, she makes it go. So I for sure cannot thank her enough.
Yeah.
And she loves it. She's willing to help, be a part of it, do anything she can. So I'm blessed to have a family that supports and a community that supports as well.
And Gavin and Devin, same way with your parents, getting you to practice, picking you up late, making a couple of trips back and forth. I mean, without those guys helping in, it'd be tough for you guys to play football.
Definitely.
So next time you see them, hey, appreciate you guys. We love you all. Thank you for helping us out. And it takes community.
Absolutely.
And to get a team, whether it's a baseball team, basketball team, softball team, whatever team it is, whatever team sport, it takes parents, it takes coaches, it takes volunteers, people to give their time, because it's all about these young guys right down here.
And it's a Thursday night. I mean,
And
this
it's a
ain't a
Thursday
Friday
night.
night. And it's
And you-
Thursday night, and it's starting to pack in already.
And
So,
you guys, we still get to
They
go
gotta get
trick or treating tomorrow
they gotta
night
go
for the
to school.
candy. I mean,
They
that's
gotta
what's
go-
up, right? I mean, come on. I
And
mean,
folks got to go to work and school in the morning.
somebody told me that if you win, the county ID calls in, you don't got to come in until noon. That's what somebody told me.
Is that what they?
Is
somebody
that
told you
true?
that? Is that
what
the
I heard
word?
now.
On,
Is that
is that
true?
the word on the street,
Listen,
so to speak?
I wish that was true. It's only true at other schools, not Battle Creek. Since you got
that
jokes,
one
sir.
down there, they got that little purple thing hanging around.
Yeah, whatever school
Okay,
my daughter's
okay.
at, it's only true there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Since you got the joke, for that.
Goodness. Well, I tell you what, we're gonna do at the end of our show. We do a little prediction thing, Coach Berm. I don't know if you've kept up with some of those, but we'll let you know. We're gonna let you know who predicts what.
Yeah,
But I think
I can tell you right now, I got Battle Creek.
you got.
I got Battle Creek out the gate.
All right.
He made it known.
I can say it now. I got them out the gate. 34-14 is my score pick.
Y'all hear that down there?
Yeah.
34-14.
Y'all better catch the ball.
Now we had Brody Orton
Yeah.
on last night, right?
Yes, sir.
Brody Orton. He plays a little quarterback.
Yeah, he said he's an athlete.
He said he was an athlete.
That's what
So
he said.
What do you play?
Jesus help.
Well, wide receiver. No, I'm just an athlete. I said, okay, athlete, Brody Orton. So he plays, but he does play a little quarterback, wide receiver also. And I kind of threw it in Coach's mind to maybe have a little razzle-dazzle trickeration going on between you wide receivers and Brody Orton. So I don't know if we'll see that tonight or not, but we might. We might see a little.
So Coach, what is your message to your team tonight? What is the message?
Go out and finish. The word of the week for us is focus. We want to come in and be very attention to detail because if you come in and you're not with this group, they can sneak up on you, and next thing you know, you're down 21-14 nothing, and you're playing catch up. So the message is focus, be attention to detail, and finish the season the way it needs to be finished.
So, Coach, before we wrap up, and I know we still got a few minutes, and I'm going to hit a sensitive spot for you right here. You know, last year, you was at the podium and you was addressing everybody and kind of got a little emotional talking to the crowd, and this big guy got a little emotional. I am making a point with it in sort of light, but you could tell that being here at Battle Creek, you thanked a lot of people just a few minutes ago. What does, as a football coach for you, being at Battle Creek High School really, truly mean to you? Because I don't think people really understand.
For me personally, it's the place that gave me a chance. You have, everybody says your time will come, and you always want it. But when I got here, they gave me something nobody else gave me the opportunity to have. This place will always have a special place in my heart. I want to give people the success here that they deserve. You walk up, you see this amazing campus, you see the boys that work their tail off, and for me personally, I just want to return that same sense of joy and pleasure that they give me by working and showing up and supporting. So I can't really put it all in the words.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach.
We don't want you to get teary-eyed for the game.
Every time we come here and do the Game Day show, you've always got a place here on the show. How about that?
Appreciate it.
Okay, this head coach Justin Berm of the Battle Creek Grizzlies. Down here on this end, we've got Devin Green and
Gavin Pelk.
Gavin Pelkey. I'm sorry about that.
Gavin Pelkey is your dad.
My notes.
Your dad
blew.
at Mount Pleasant High School? That's your dad?
Yes,
All
sir,
right,
yes.
cool.
All right.
All right,
It's
man.
in his blood. Hey, this is the Maury County Public School Game Day Show. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley. And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lane Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years.
This is Tripp Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the press box and eat.
Why? Who wants to eat?
It's cold, bro. It's cold. I'm gonna go through the. I got the heater running up there.
Dude, I have my winter gear in there, but I didn't have time to change.
Hey, you pulling a Mo Patton? Is that what you're doing?
I have it in the car, ready to go.
All right, give me 2 hamburgers. That's $10. It should be enough. All right.
So I'll just ask for 4. I'm getting 2 as well.
Is your internet slowing you down? It's time for an upgrade. Whether you're at home, working from your home office, or at your business, it's time to unleash the speed you need with speeds up to 1 gig at CPWS for as low as $70 a month. Give us a call, 931-375-7777. Local service, local support, CPWS.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet, serving Columbia and the surrounding area since 1980. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is family owned and does their best to make you feel like you're a part of the family. Commitment to customer service is the highest priority. Whatever your vehicle needs are, from sales to service, Stan McNabb is here to help. Stan McNabb Chevrolet is a dealership that cares about this community. Visit us online and get started today. Stan McNabb Chevrolet, where excellence and community converge. Got wings? Alex's Tacos and Wings, winner of the best Mexican food and tacos in Murray County. But did you know that we also have all kinds of the best chicken wings? What's your favorite flavor? Like 'em hot? Pair your meal with a drink from the bar. Delicious food for the entire family is moments away. Alex's Tacos and Wings, 2202 Circle Drive in Columbia. Visit alexstacosandwings.com or check us out on Facebook. Alex's Tacos and Wings. Come take a bite.
Columbia Power and Water Systems is dedicated to bringing our customers reliable local service. Whether you're turning on a light switch, your faucet, or streaming on TV, our dedicated team members from here in Murray County work every day to keep you on. If you need us, call us 931-388-4833 or visit cpws.com. CPWS, local service, local support.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Hey, this is Trip Stoltz, owner of Columbia Ace Hardware. We are excited to announce that we have completely remodeled our store. We have expanded our selection in many brands including Milwaukee, Steel, and Big Green Egg. We have new inventory arriving daily, so come see the changes for yourself at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard, Columbia, Tennessee.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
At CSH, we know the sport of football builds discipline, character, and work ethic, 3 common characteristics of winners. It's a sport where we drowns out me. Leadership is nurtured, and that's why CSH supports all Murray County football teams, and want to say a special thanks and good luck to every player, coach, volunteer, and parent of this year's teams from youth programs, middle schools, and high schools. We know football builds men that make a difference. Let's go.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wall Cover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wall covering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
Welcome back into the Murray County Public Schools Game Day Show, powered by CPWS Internet here on Front Porch Sports Network. Glad to have you guys with us. I am Chris Yao, and I'm joined now.
The L train is what Drake Colley calls me.
Yeah, well,
but I am Landon Seacrest for those listening and watching.
Landon Seacrest is sitting in the captain's chair.
Yeah,
taking over.
He's flying this thing.
Taking over for Drake Colley, and we've got a lot of great stuff to talk about because we have, as Drake would say, the big cheese.
Big kahuna.
The big kahuna. The
head honcho.
Person in charge of all the people on this campus, District Superintendent Lisa Ventura. Welcome in on this, actually not a terrible Friday night for nearly Halloween.
Thursday night football game, and it is football weather. I'm excited.
This is the way football should be played.
That's exactly right.
Prime football weather.
This is football weather, baby.
Well, tell us a little bit about what is going on in. Well, first off, let me just plug Columbia Power and Water Systems. We were at Joseph Brown yesterday morning.
Yes.
Talking about circuits with 3rd and 4th graders, and it is amazing how much kids are learning, and the level of education that I don't think I could remember being in 3rd grade learning about circuits and light bulbs and how they work and closed and open and all. It was incredible to watch those kids be able to answer questions and know exactly what Ryan was talking about, Ryan Massey, during that conversation. Just a lot of fun, and the teachers at that school are just phenomenal.
Gosh, they're wonderful. I am blessed to have fantastic teachers just about everywhere. But Joseph Brown is definitely a special little school here in Murray County. It is amazing when I think about what I was learning in 3rd and 4th grade compared to what we are introducing kids to today. And some people say, they worry about the future and this generation of students is so terrible. Listen, I have no qualms. When I go in and out of schools, I'm excited about the future. I'm excited about who's going to take care of me when I get old. They are curious. They are fun. Yeah. They are excited to learn. And I do really, really wanted to shout out Columbia Power and Water because they don't have to do the school programs that they do, but they do, and they're a partner in so many ways. I can call Ryan Massey right now and tell him, I need a donation for something at ABC Elementary School, and by God, Ryan Massey and Columbia Power and Water will come through, always putting kids first, always putting Murray County first. He is the definition of just a really great Murray County citizen.
Well, it was really fun because he spent his elementary school years at Joseph Brown.
So he's an alum.
So he walks in, he's like, this front office used to be the library.
That's right.
And I started kindergarten over here, and I did first grade here, and third grade was outside, and fifth grade was up here.
Yes.
And he was telling the kids, and that just creates that bond with the kids off the bat. It's really cool, and it was a lot of fun to be there, and they always do a great job.
Yes.
We were talking to them about a lot of the TVA grants that we have available, and so looking forward to them applying for those school uplift and
Absolutely. I think we got
STEM
two
grants.
last year. We got 2 of the Uplift grants and
Spring Hill Elementary and Mount Pleasant
Elementary.
great.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes. And then this year we already got something from Columbia Water for Mount Pleasant High School, a $5,000 something.
That would be probably the STEM grant, and that
Okay.
would be at Mount Pleasant Power,
Okay.
which
okay.
they're great
Okay.
friends
Great
of ours.
folks,
We
too.
love those.
Yes.
We
Yes.
love them. But big grants from the YEF this week.
Oh, absolutely. About $30,000 worth.
You'll take that every day.
Spread across multiple schools. YEF is just a huge partnership. And for those of you listening, if you ever hear of anything that YEF is doing, it is done with excellence. It is done with grace. It is done with your children in mind. They do benefit balls and multiple fundraisers throughout the year. But they are absolutely incredible. And their grants do everything from creating a shoe closet for students who unfortunately outgrow their shoes or don't have shoes or come to school with one pair of shoes that doesn't fit or doesn't look isn't appropriate. They do everything from that to community gardens. They do the robotics. If a teacher has something in mind that they just need a little seed money for or need a lot of seed money for, YEF comes through. Last year they sent 10 of our teachers to national parks all throughout the country. They did a huge, and that's through a program that Discovery Ed and the National Park System does together. And unfortunately, our budget did not allow that much money in professional development because that's plane tickets, that's hotels, that's food. They go and a teacher will go and spend an entire week at a national park, and like one of them went to the National Seashore in Washington State.
Wow.
And one of them, they're huge trips. Full of learning and full of things that come back to our kids. That's great. YEF also does a grant. They gave us $120,000.
What?
Yes.
Cha-ching.
For our Grow Your Own program.
Money.
And that's for adults.
Yeah.
That's for if you are currently employed in Murray County but don't have a teaching license, you're an educational assistant. You work in the cafeteria. But you wanted to become a teacher? We now have grant money to pay for you to go to college. For some, it's tuition assistance. For some, it is daycare. For some, it's a laptop. For some, it's textbooks. So that is huge. And just while we're talking about that, when I first started this job 4 years ago, we had triple-digit vacancies in teachers.
Right.
Murray County employs about 971 teachers. We have 2,000 employees across the board, but we have about 970. I say about. I just happen to look at that number, so I know it's 971.
I was going to say, about 971 seems really specific.
But we were over 200 short when I first started this job 4 years ago, and now I'm just really excited to tell you I have 8 teacher openings across the entire district. But
Folks,
it's through
that's
grants
amazing.
like that, and it's just through a lot of recruitment and trying to retain really good talent.
And part of those are, you talk about those kind of grants, but also the programs that allow for folks who don't have a teaching certificate but have a bachelor's degree
yes.
will allow them to do so in order to get a teaching certificate and that sort of thing. So there are a lot of ways that if you want to give back to your community in the form of being a teacher and being around young people, you can do that just about any way possible. And again, we talked about the substitutes earlier this year.
That's correct.
We've just got so many options,
Yes.
and it's really impressive.
Yes, and if you have a niche skill or if you're in a job in tech, especially tech, and you always thought about becoming a teacher, I do encourage you to reach out to us, because our career and technical education program it's phenomenal already, but we're always looking for a few good men and women who have the ability to teach children, but teach them coding, teach them all the what we used to call CAD programs, but architectural design and things that have become so incredibly IT programs, things that have become incredibly skilled that your average teacher, I mean, I taught special education, I taught biology, chemistry, and algebra, but I can't teach somebody how to code. I can't teach somebody informational systems management on a computer. So if you're listening and you have a job that you kind of like the field you're in but don't like what you're doing and always thought you'd teach, please reach out, because we're always looking to, as I look over at the beautiful Battle Creek High School, we're always looking to, they're going to have another whole class next year. So their enrollment is going to, is going to increase again next year. So we'll be hiring teachers here, and if you've got a skill, whether it is nursing, anything in the medical field, computer science, cosmetology, all those things, we want kids to leave here and become contributing, tax-paying citizens.
Absolutely. You got to eat lunch for free last week. You'll get another free lunch soon, but you're bringing Keith Stacy along for that lunch over with the Murray Alliance. That's exciting. We're going to feed him. That's
that's
free.
Right.
If it's free, it's for me, Keith.
Free 99.
If it's free, it's for me. But that's another way that you guys are, continuing to educate the community on what's going on in Murray County Public Schools. This show obviously important with that. So I mean, you had the STEM program last Saturday, maybe.
Yes.
And that was a big hit.
Yes. And we have STEM programs and parent participation programs all throughout our schools, all throughout the year. So please go to our website and look at that. Even if you're not a parent, I know Randolph Howell is doing through their title program, they're doing a math, kind of a fun math day with parents and kids. So even if you're not a parent, please check us out. Check out what kids are learning. Because like you said, when you're not in education and you walk into an elementary school and you see third graders talking about circuits, it's exciting. It's interesting. It's fun. Kids will make it fun no matter what.
They did not laugh at my joke, though. I was wearing a Ninja Turtle sock. I have wear some Ninja Turtle socks, and they had turtle power on it. So you know what my favorite type of power is? Turtle power. And they did not like it. That's hilarious. One little girl looked at me and she goes, "That's not funny."
She was not vibing with it.
She was not feeling that at all.
That's okay, because it does make it a little bit even more interesting when they're not just placating you. They're going to tell you the truth.
Oh my gosh,
kids are going to tell you the truth. They ain't going to lie to you.
That is true. They are honest.
They may lie about turning in their homework or about finishing that assignment, but they're not going to lie about whether you're fat, whether your socks don't match, whether you're,
not at all.
That's perfectly
not
fine.
Not at all.
That's right.
All right. So tell us anything else going on in and around Murray County Public Schools this week that we need to know about. I mean, obviously tomorrow is Halloween, so.
We actually have at Spring Hill Middle tomorrow is a huge Renaissance Festival, Renaissance program. And really, I think that's going to happen at a lot of our schools. We just ended a 9 weeks. So today and tomorrow are huge celebrations.
Oh, yeah.
The A honor roll kids, the B honor roll kids, the kid who improved the most in math.
Central High School hosted theirs today.
Yeah.
From 9 to 11, I think, this morning. I was unfortunately unable to go, but just a time to celebrate the successes that kids have had from the start of school up until this 9-week break.
Man, tell you about what I'm going to celebrate is this hot chocolate from Roll Up Urban Creamery.
Donut Envy with some wonderful drinks.
Lemonade.
I was
You
just
got
about
strawberry
to say.
lemonade. I got regular lemonade. You got blue
this.
raz. We got some pineapple.
That Donut Envy's got a little kick. I like that.
So, and again, we are here at Battle Creek High School.
Yeah.
We are just ahead of the regular season finale here at Battle Creek, as they're taking on the Hickman County Bulldogs from just down the way.
From Centerville.
We are looking forward to tonight's matchup. Just talked to Coach Justin Burham and his team, and there's Daniel Murphy walking in the building. Always good to see.
Look, he went to the concession stand. We got to see what he got.
Well,
He's
stocking up. We don't need to stock up. We're just going to beat up Landon during the commercial break. It's still his.
I got my hamburgers. I got my water. I got 2 free gifts from Urban Creamery. I'm stacking up. I'm in the driver's seat and I'm stacking up.
Is the L train going to join us more often next week or next year now that you see what you can get?
Yes, I can. I got some perks now.
I was going to say, this is actually our recruitment tool. You didn't know. We told them.
I am sold.
So, no, it's a lot of great things happening here in America. Go ahead.
Can I just say one thing? I was listening to you all as I was driving in the last segment that you had with Coach Burham, and just as you said, we're wrapping up our regular season here at Battle Creek, and I just want to give a shout out to the Battle Creek Grizzly community at large. Between Mike Kennard and Kevin Churko and Lee Thomason, the admin staff, and Julianne Teep, who's on maternity leave, but she's coming back.
Principals Month,
That's
so
right. I want to give a shout out to them, and just the parents. I mean, these parents, they knew coming in that going from JV to varsity was going to be rough on their boys, but they have stuck it out. They're already we already have people in the stands, getting ready for a game. They immediately embraced Battle Creek High School, created a gridiron club. They've got a soccer club. They've got the parent support organization.
Sure.
A baseball club, a softball club, they have all those organizations. They've been doing fundraisers and making sure that the students get here on time, get to practice, and just have embraced being a Grizzly. And I just, I love that was one of the questions that you asked the coach. But I did want to just give a huge shout out to the Grizzly community at large.
They are special.
My gosh, they embraced a new school. I expected a little love, but these people love their school already. That's exactly right.
And I will say this, and I kind of go back to, I was at Goodwill one day.
G-Dub.
And
nothing wrong with that. I love me some Goodwill.
I found a Summit Spartans stadium chair, and it had like a player's name on it, but it was at Goodwill, and it reminds me that in a community like Spring Hill, where you have a lot of transplants and a lot of people who are coming here from out of, you don't have a whole lot of community pride in a school, right. And if your kids don't go there, you really don't care. But it really seems like there are people outside of the school community who are also getting involved in this program and this school. And I think a lot of it is because of how much work the parents have put into creating that atmosphere. And it's really interesting to watch the actual support from the community of Spring Hill actually come together and make
great.
This kind of a place to be on Thursday night or a Friday night.
That's right.
And so it's really going to be exciting to watch this team continue their varsity run. Obviously, basketball getting started up here very soon. So, and we have some personal connections to the basketball program over at CPWS.
Yes, yes,
Jason
you do.
Hull. So
that's right.
We've got a lot of great connections, and we're so excited about them. But we do have, again, Hickman County at Battle Creek tonight, non-region matchup. There are 2 region matchups in this region tonight. We can talk about those here in just a few minutes, but we are going to take a quick break here on the Murray County Public Schools Game Day show. When we come back, more on the Front Porch Sports Network, powered by CPWS Internet. So y'all stick around. We'll be right back after this.
This is Trip Stoltz, owner and manager at Columbia Ace Hardware. We have changed our store hours to better serve our community. Columbia Ace Hardware is now open from 7 to 7 Monday through Friday, from 8 to 4 on Saturday, and closed on Sunday. Come see us at 112 East James Campbell Boulevard and let us show you customer service that can only be found at Columbia Ace Hardware.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Farmer Johnny here, Taylor Family Farm. I want to give y'all a little look-see. We raise 100% non-GMO, grass-fed beef, pasture chicken, and pork on our family farm. Everything that we grow is raised with love and care to ensure the highest quality and nutrition for our family and customers. You can shop online at TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com or visit our farm store in person at Etheridge, Tennessee at 301 Dave Reisner Road. That's TaylorFamilyFarmTN.com for more information.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'd be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
He shoots, and he scores!
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back into the Murray County Public Schools Game Day Show. Chris Yao, Landon Seacrest, Coach Keith Stacy, Murray County Public Schools Athletics Director Chris Pointer, Murray County Public Schools Superintendent Lisa Ventura, and Battle Creek High School cheer coach Brianna Green and all of her best friends. What's going on, Coach?
Right on cue.
Yeah. No, where we at? I don't know where you're at. Hold on.
Pull it up, Coach. Pull it up.
There it is.
There you
I
go,
think
Coach.
I got you.
Right. There we are. All right.
Tell us what's going on. You got a lot of things, a lot of great things going on, but this weekend, big stuff.
Yeah, we do. All right, so these are your Battle Creek football cheerleaders. So they've been hard at work ever since I came back from maternity leave in May.
Oh, wow.
We went to cheer camp this summer, had a great showing, so we thought it was time to make the move and dip our toes in the competitive side of cheerleading. So we are actually competing at the TSSAA State Cheer Championships.
Good stuff.
Next Thursday in Knoxville. So we are very excited.
Go girls.
Yes.
Ladies.
Yeah, so we have the potential to bring home Battle Creek's first state title. So I think it would be
That'd be
incredible.
pretty awesome.
It'd be incredible. So
No question. But before then, you guys have something this weekend.
yeah,
Sunday,
we do.
Right?
So for the last 2 months, we've been practicing here every Sunday. For those who do not know, it takes 9 mat strips to make a full floor. Well, you're not getting out 9 mat strips during the week.
No.
There's too much going on. So
I've rolled those things up. It's not happening.
Oh, well, these girls took them up and downstairs a couple of times this week. So we've been coming in on Sundays, putting in the work. So we have our last Sunday practice this weekend. So I was like, you know what? What if we invited all the other Murray County cheer teams, see if they want to come out, practice on a full floor, see what it's like, and everybody ate it up. They're like, absolutely, can we come? Yes, we want to come, we want to come, we want to come. So we're doing our first, hopefully, annual Creek show-off on Sunday. So doors are going to open at 5:30. We're going to start performances at 6 o'clock. So it's a $3 entry fee or a donation to the well.
So, Coach, talk a little bit about the sport of cheer, the challenge, the grind, how hard you guys work, the amount of hours that you put in, kind of the stress, the challenges, even the competitive side, like what y'all are getting ready to do next Thursday and competing against other cheer squads and trying to hit the points, what I mean, and qualify and do all those types of things. So talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. So typically we have tryouts in March and then we hit the ground running. But like I said, I was on maternity leave in the spring, so we couldn't get running until May, which if you know me and they know me, that stressed me out. So what a lot of times people see is we cheer here at the games. You see us shake palms, put signs up in the air, hold a run-through banner, and that's kind of what people see. But what a lot of times people don't see is we're here at 7 a.m. on game day welcoming our student body, with cheers and a speaker. We're going to the elementary schools for car rider line. We're putting on a dessert bar for our teachers for homecoming. So it's a lot of community things where,
I remember you guys doing that for Experience Spring Hill.
Yeah,
that was here. I
absolutely.
walked right through that spirit line to get into the door. I love that.
Yeah, we love it too. It's one of our goals. Any opportunity that I can to put these girls out there, it's going to be hard for me to say no. I'm always going to say yes. So, yeah, we were at Experience Spring Hill this summer. So what a lot of people don't see is these girls are ambassadors of our school. Whether they like it or not, everyone knows that these are Battle Creek cheerleaders, whether they got their uniform on or not. So they got to be on their P's and Q's at all time, and I hold them to a high standard. So they're working their tails off all the time. All of the time.
So, Coach Green, not only are you the cheer coach, but you also serve as the athletic director at the school. So you're wearing multiple hats, got a lot of things to juggle and a lot of things that make happen. Talk a little bit about the school's kind of athletic vision. Obviously, this is year 2, the first year for varsity football. What is the vision that has been set? Obviously, I know it starts with Principal Mike Kennard, but I know that you helped drive that home. So what has kind of been the messaging and the theme for going forward?
So when I got this job last year, it kind of just started with, the hashtag tradition starts with me. And, that kind of got rolling. It was on our practice wear. It was on the back of our stuff. And, all of our students here and all of our coaches, our teachers, they have an incredible opportunity to start tradition. Don't wait 10 years and wish we would have done something. Start it now, when people are eager and our families are excited and our kids are excited and they want to be here. So I think the vision is, just do everything big. We want things to feel like an experience for these kids. We want the parents to be excited. We want this to be the place to come on a Friday night. What are you doing? I'm going to Battle Creek. There's a football game. I'm going to Battle Creek. There's basketball, wrestling, baseball, softball, whatever it might be. That's where we want our community at. We want them here on our beautiful campus, watching our kids show off the work they've been doing and whatever it is.
Good stuff.
And that's what I just said before the break, was that it feels like that already.
Absolutely. The community that has been built is incredible. And I do give it to Mr. Kennard and Miss Green, who also, she has a day job. She also teaches children. She is a classroom teacher as well. Talk about all the things you teach.
So, yeah, sometimes it's funny. People are like, what I do all day. I'm like, if you don't remember, I do teach. I promise I do teach here. So I teach health science. My background is actually in sports medicine. I'm an athletic trainer by trade. So I used to be on the sidelines full time. That's what I went to college to do. So I teach health science, and then I actually teach one section. We're not going to laugh. I teach one class of teaching as a profession, actually. So the future of education. Miss Ventura actually came and guest spoke for me a few months back.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, and as someone who came from a different profession into that, you have a unique perspective. So that makes it really interesting. Well, when I look at Battle Creek, I feel like you guys are the start of this tradition. what's one thing that you guys are really pushing to kind of start? What is the Battle Creek tradition that you hope lasts 100 years?
Man, I don't know.
Is it welcoming the kids into school? Because that would probably be my favorite.
Oh, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. So we get the speaker going.
You guys have ideas, don't you? You're down there. You're like, all right, I'm thinking. I know what we're gonna do. It's gonna be awesome.
But things are happening all the time. I feel like our student section has really stepped up this year. Myself along with Melissa Moore, shout out. We've kind of tag teamed the student section this year, and the kids painting up and doing the chants, and our pep rallies have really
showing up topless.
That's exactly right. Body paint
40-degree weather. Yeah.
They're gonna
only getting colder.
They're doing jumping jacks and push-ups in the student section last week to stay warm. But I think just everybody is just stepping it up little by little. So I don't know what that one thing's going to be yet that sets us apart, but I'm excited once it happens.
It's going to be a lot of fun, no question. All right, one more time. Sunday here.
Sunday.
Be there.
$3 to get in the door, but you're going to see how many Murray County schools participate.
So if you show up here to Battle Creek on Sunday, our doors open at 5:30. Our first performance starts at 6. You're going to come to our event entrance. It is $3 per person or a donation to the local well. So that's our local food pantry here. Some teams you can expect to see. We've got Battle Creek Middle coming from across the road. We've got Colioca High School. We've got Mount Pleasant High School. We've got Columbia Central, who is a national champion.
I was going to say,
national champions, Columbia Central. Shout out. We also have Whitthorne Middle. They have incredible programs over at Whitthorne Middle.
Absolutely.
Spring Hill was supposed to join us, but they're going to come and observe this year. They had some conflicting things. So we're hoping to make it bigger and better every year and just showcase, some of the girls and athletes who maybe don't get the spotlight like they maybe should all the time.
So Coach Green, have y'all qualified for nationals yet, or y'all still working towards that?
No, so that's not exactly the goal this year.
I got you.
The goal for us this year is just to get our feet wet with competing. None of these girls have competed before. I think maybe 2 have stepped on a competitive floor, maybe 3. So we're just excited to see what these girls look like on the big stage. If we are to magically get a bid, which would be absolutely incredible, we'll cross that bridge if we get to it.
But the state meet is next week, so you are going to have an opportunity to bring home some hardware, which would be awesome.
We are. So, that's Thursday in Knoxville, Tennessee at the Convention Center. We compete at 1:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe Coach Lamb is going to get me a viewing party here at school in the auditorium to live stream it. So.
That's cool.
That will be awesome. We're so looking forward to it. Girls, thank you guys so much for being here.
Yeah, great job.
They're my hype squad. I love them so much.
Yeah. They are a fantastic hype squad.
Great job. Say hi to the camera on your way out.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we've got some football to talk about. We've got a lot of football games this week, so we're going to get to that here in just a moment. Thank you guys so much for being with us here.
Thank you so much.
Coach Green and our athletic director Green and all the other things that she does.
Jack of all trades.
All the hats that she wears. Next time, just bring 4 different hats. And
so it's funny. I'll tell you, and then I'll let you go. Last week I wore a hat that said "Just here for the cheerleaders," and the officials were like, "Is that really true?" And I'm like, "You know what? You're not. It's wrong. You're right. I'm here for all the things."
You are, and we appreciate that. So stick around. Hope you guys are here for more as well on the Murray County Public Schools Game Day Show on the Front Porch Sports Network, powered by CPWS Internet. We'll be right back after this.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday, with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half-off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
The Way Realty is helping to empower buyers and sellers to accomplish their real estate goals. Currently, we have sellers offering buy-down rates to 4.875% fixed-rate financing on selected homes through approved lenders. If you want to buy or sell your home faster, let us show you the many services we offer to help you get the most out of your real estate transaction. Schedule your listing or showing appointment today by going to thewayrealty.com or calling us at 931-580-4669. And remember, Jesus Christ changes lives. I know because He changed mine.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
Is your internet slowing you down? It's time for an upgrade. Whether you're at home, working from your home office, or at your business, it's time to unleash the speed you need with speeds up to 1 gig at CPWS for as low as $70 a month. Give us a call, 931-375-7777. Local service, local support, CPWS.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body, mind, and soul. From weight loss support, revitalizing IV therapies, to anti-aging, our services are designed to help you feel renewed, confident, and whole. At Umamua MD, consults with our medical director ensure safe and personalized results. Book today at umamd.com and step forward radiant, restored, and confident.
Got wings? Alex's Tacos and Wings, winner of the best Mexican food and tacos in Murray County. But did you know that we also have all kinds of the best chicken wings? What's your favorite flavor? Like them hot? Pair your meal with a drink from the bar. Delicious food for the entire family is moments away. Alex's Tacos and Wings, 2202 Circle Drive in Columbia. Visit alexstacosandwings.com or check us out on Facebook. Alex's Tacos and Wings. Come take a bite.
Back now on the Murray County Public Schools Game Day Show on the Front Porch Sports Network, powered by CPWS Internet. Don't forget that if you want speeds up to 1 gig, you can have it for just $70 a month. We've got packages as low as $50 a month. High-speed internet. Give us a call, 375-7777. All right, let's talk a little bit about football. Thursday night, full up. I don't know, you guys didn't go through last week's scores. We'll talk a little bit about last week. Columbia Central, 3-point winner over Pope John Paul II, or Pope Prep, or whatever they're calling themselves this week. I don't. JP2. They have
JP2.
7
make it
different-
easy on yourself.
They have 7 different names, and I never know which one they're going by this week. So
Well,
anyway,
they rebranded, so I mean, however that goes.
They've rebranded twice because
however
they
that
went from Pope John Paul II to Pope Prep, and now they're JP2. I don't know what's going on over there in Hendersonville. Lincoln County, Lawrence County. This is a game that it had a lot of playoff implications for Region 4, 5A. Lincoln County survives, escapes Lawrence County 37-36, but with that, creating a potential for a 3-way tie in Region 4, 5A among Lincoln County, Columbia Central, and Tullahoma, which will be played tomorrow night. Columbia Central, Tullahoma, and Franklin County, Lincoln County both playing on Friday night. Unusual for Week 11. but big-time games. Battle Creek winners last week over Glen Cliff, 40 to 26. It was, you talked at length about Mount Pleasant, Lewis County, and then, of course, Marshall County down Spring Hill 61-13 to earn a region championship berth game tonight with Creekwood. Yes, Marshall County and Creekwood will be for the region championship, folks.
Yeah.
I know that. I know we all saw that coming earlier this season, but not at all. No, not at all. I don't know why your microphone is.
Just see my mouth move.
I don't really know why. I literally, buddy, I don't know what microphone you're on. I don't have a clue.
I think he might be 3.
Yeah, I'm messing with all the microphones now. So anyway, let's talk about tonight. We've got Hickman County here at Battle Creek. Guys, big game, obviously, for Battle Creek's mentals. A chance to get to 4-6 on the season, win 4 games in your first year is big. But this region has 2 region matchups, and that is, again, Creekwood, Marshall County, and Spring Hill, Montgomery Central. Spring Hill playing for a chance to host a playoff game.
Yeah, for the first time in like 15 years, which is tremendous. Wow. It's been a long time.
Since Chris was a boy.
Yes.
Since I wasn't even born, pretty much. So.
Young lad. Since I was a young lad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a while, and that's one of the big things about all the Murray County teams in a position to make the playoffs. I mean, it's been a long time since that specific thing has happened. So it's just really cool to see everybody's competitive and everybody's really primed to be in a position to make the playoffs.
And in addition to that, with 3 teams having the chance to host. Now, we know Battle Creek will not be able to host.
Right.
Looks like they're going to be traveling to Pearl Cone.
The Firebirds.
Woo! Which
That's
is
gonna
a
be
tough
rough.
out.
Rough.
But it's their first year, and it's always good to see the other side of things and and to know where.
At least, if nothing else, they will at least get to experience Catfish. That
is true.
Because Catfish on the microphone he's the boss.
He's
the
special.
The greatest PA announcer in all of Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, he's
no question. So they'll at least get to experience that.
They'll get to experience that and see what it's going to take for them to be able to take that next step.
Sure.
Yeah.
As far as playoff football goes.
Yeah. So what are the odds?
Not great.
Not great.
Let's talk about tonight.
Let's keep it focused.
Let's talk about tonight. All right, so we'll start off with Friday night's game, Columbia Central at Tullahoma, which is a big deal. You have to go to Tullahoma to win the region championship.
And I think the most quirky thing is that Columbia right now is 3-0, undefeated in their region, in first place, all by themselves. If they lose tomorrow night, they could go all the way to 3rd,
which is insane.
Yes.
And going to 3rd would mean they travel east. The rest of our regions travel west.
Yep.
And it's just one of those things where we're talking about an entire season coming down to that one game to determine your fate. And
what's crazy though is their cross region has the same exact scenario as East Hamilton, Ray County, or Walker Valley could all be 1, 2, or 3, or 4.
Yeah.
So, I mean, these 2 cross regions have no ability to scout ahead because you don't know where anybody's going to be by the end of the year.
When I was looking at these 2 regions today, looking at what are the scenarios, I'm not going to lie, I quit. Because there are just too many things that could happen.
Possibilities.
We'll find out Saturday morning what's going to happen. All right, well, let's at least get a prediction from everybody. Chris, what do you got?
Oh, which you talking about Central Tullahoma?
Central Tullahoma.
I'm gonna ride with Central. They need to win. It's a must win. I don't have a score for you. It's gonna be tough. Jamari Brown is out with a torn calf. That's gonna be tough because of one of your prolific playmakers on the field, offensively and defensively. But I'm gonna ride with Central. They need this win. They got to figure out a way to pull it out to host their first playoff win. And I'm going to just ride with them on this one.
I'm going to do the same thing. And for the first time this year, I did not look at the Sonny Moore rankings.
What?
I was like, I'm not doing it this week.
I don't want to know what it's going to tell me.
I didn't want to know. But
I don't blame you.
I got Central winning. That's because I want them to win, maybe more than anything else.
Yeah.
I just want to see the Lions host a first-round playoff game next week against probably McMinn County, I hope.
Yeah.
So Keith Stacy wants them to win.
Yeah.
What about the Spring Hill graduate? Do you want them to win?
You know, I've been thinking of this matchup as C-Town versus T-Town.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit on the line. We talked about on our Wednesday night show the rivalry between these two teams. Columbia played them the last time they went to the state championship and in the playoffs. So there's a lot at stake. I'm going to side with Columbia in this because I have faith in Daniel Booker Jr. He is going to lead the Lions to the promised land. They're going to ride him and all the other playmakers they have, but he's going to lead them to the promised land.
Well, you know, I'm a Buffalo Bills fan, so I tend to root for almost the underdog, and I do think Columbia is probably the underdog in this. But of course, my heart is with them. And what I have seen this year, in little bits and little glimpses and little pieces, is Central coming together as a team. Mm-hmm. So I do think they're going to squeak it out. I mean, it's not going to be a big win. It may be an ugly win, but they are going to squeak it out because they have come together as a team and are starting to play really well, and that vibe is starting to come together for them.
And I'm seeing that same mindset within the school.
Yes.
Not just on the football team. I'm seeing that school
and that matters.
Gain momentum as a school.
Yeah. And sometimes it's the football program that creates that, and it's very important.
The mood.
Yes.
So it does. Here's this is the only game that I researched because I think the rest of them are pretty simple. All right. Tullahoma, Marvancy Johnson, 121 rushing yards a game. You got to stop him, period. Figure it out. Don't know how you do it. You just got to stop him, all right? You've got to avoid Will Hyden, who has 8 tackles for loss in the season and 5 sacks. Daniel Booker can do that. I have no problem thinking that Daniel Booker is going to be able to avoid Will Hyden. But the key is that if it comes down late, place kicker Chase Dodson hit a 51-yarder against Nolensville earlier this year.
Hey, Eli Raymer has
better,
something to say about that. Columbia Central's kicker, he's going to take that personally.
All I'm saying is you better hope that they don't have the ball with a chance to get in field goal range at the end of this game. That being said, give me Columbia Central. It's a full sweep across the board.
Full sweep.
I think the Lions get it done. They're going to host the playoff game on that turf for the first year, and it's going to be fantastic. All right, let's move on. Spring Hill at Montgomery Central. Chris, this should be easy.
Yeah, Spring Hill.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Spring Hill's going to win that game. It's going to be like 34. What did I put down? 28-7.
Yeah.
Spring Hill.
I don't have a score, but I'm agreeing with Chris. Spring Hill wins the game against Montgomery Central, and Marshall County beats Creekwood, making Spring Hill the number 2 seed, and they'll be hosting.
What I think too.
Wow. I think they'll probably host White House.
Yeah, I think.
You agree with that?
Yeah, I think Spring Hill's going to win. Look for Lionel Brooks to have a bounce back game. He had like less than 10 total rushing yards, I think, against Marshall. Look for 100 plus, usual Mr. Do It All type game against Montgomery Central.
Yeah.
Springfield White House playing for 2 and 3. So yeah. Whew. All right, Lisa.
What an exciting finish to this. But yeah, I got to go Raiders all the way.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question that Spring Hill wins this football game. I also think they're going to play White House. I think Springfield gets that done as well. Mount Pleasant at Loretto tonight down in South Lawrence County.
Yeah, I got Mount Pleasant for that game. I think Mount Pleasant's going to come back with a different level of chip on their shoulder, and I think they're going to run the score up. So I got 42-7 against Loretto.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of running clocks tonight.
I do think. I think that game has a running clock. Mount Pleasant wins tonight. They cannot trip up against Loretto. No, they can't. And I don't think they will.
It doesn't really do anything to the standings, but it's a mental thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. Mount Pleasant, look for Peyton Niehaus, Mr. 1K on his quest for 1,000 receiving yards to lead the Tigers again against Loretto.
Wow, go Tigers.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question. This is
Yeah.
going to be a blowout. We said that a couple times, though.
I know. I was just about to say, we have been wrong.
We have been wrong in that scenario.
We have been wrong.
And then now, tonight, Hickman County here at Battle Creek, Murray County Public Schools Game of the Week. Chris Pointer, what do you got?
I called it earlier. I'm not going to be able to stay for the game because I'm going to be celebrating my middle daughter's birthday. So we're taking her out to eat. So I got Battle Creek winning 34-14 Battle Creek.
I got Battle Creek going, winning tonight, finishing the season at 4-6. They go into the playoffs as the 4 seed, as we've already said, traveling to Pearl-Cohn.
Yeah, I like Battle Creek as well. I think the energy, as Ms. Ventura said, around this team and finishing the season with a win here on the home field is going to be great for Battle Creek.
I agree. I think the Grizzlies pull it out. I don't think it's as big of a score differential as Chris Pointer has predicted. I would probably go with more of a 21-17 or a 21-14 kind of score, but I'm going to stay with my Grizzlies.
Yeah, Columbia Central is going to have a lot of pressure on them tomorrow night because if things go the way we think, and I've got Battle Creek winning, it will be Columbia Central will not only be playing for a region championship, but also a clean Murray County sweep for Week 11, and that would be fantastic. So that's what we're hoping for. I got Battle Creek tonight. Hope you guys will come on down. If you have not gotten a chance to get down here, come on down to Battle Creek. Eat some of this delicious food. How good was it?
It was amazing. The drinks, the food, everything is just phenomenal.
It is indeed. And we appreciate you guys hanging out with us here on the Murray County Public Schools Game Day Show. Chris Yao, Drake Colley for him, already gone, but Landon Seacrest, Chris Pointer, Coach Keith Stacy, Superintendent Lisa Ventura. I'm Chris Yao saying have a great night, and football coming your way on the Front Porch Sports Network, powered by CPWS Internet all night long.
Appreciate it, guys. Great show.